my name is Muhammad Rabi AI Wala and I am a student of Rehan School on Academy Level 1 Batch 4. I live in Lahore, so today is your task to do an AI session and its topic is machine learning basics. So let's begin with the chat GPT for no much time. Okay, so let's start with the chat GPT. Hello chat GPT, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. Thank you. How are you doing today?
I am fine. I have any question on machine learning.
Take your time. Mm-hmm. Coding, nice. What part of coding do you like the most? Like, is
Okay,
it
my
building
next first question
stuff
is what is
or
machine
kind
learning?
of. One sec, okay. Machine learning is a way of teaching computers to learn from data instead of following only step by step instructions. So think instead of telling it every rule, you show it examples and it picks up patterns from data and makes decisions based on that. One sec. So traditionally, you write all the rules and the computer follows them. But in machine learning, you give it data and correct answers, and it learns the rules itself. So traditional programming is like following a recipe exactly, and machine learning is like learning to cook by taste and practice.
Okay, nice. And my next question is what are the main types of machine learning?
Checking. Okay, so the main types are supervised learning, where it learns from labeled data, unsupervised learning, which finds patterns without answers, and reinforcement learning, where it learns by trial and feedback.
Okay, great. Okay, my next question is what is supervised learning?
One sec. Supervised learning is when the computer learns from labeled data, meaning each training example already has the correct answer, like showing it lots of pictures labeled cat or dog, so it learns to tell them apart.
Okay, my next question is what is unsupervised learning?
Checking. Unsupervised learning uses unlabeled data, so it tries to discover hidden patterns or groups on its own. For example, grouping customers by shopping habits without pre labeled categories.
Okay, my next question is what is reinforcement learning?
One moment. Reinforcement learning is a trial and error approach. The AI takes actions, gets rewards or penalties, and gradually figures out which actions work best. It's like training a pet with treats: rewards for good actions, no reward for mistakes. Make sense?
Okay, my next question is what is testing data?
Checking. Testing data is the part of the data used to check how well a trained model performs on new unseen data. It's not used for learning. only for testing accuracy. Say you have 10,000 pictures. You train on 8,000, then test on the other 2,000 to see how well it does on pictures it hasn't seen,
Okay, my next question is what
like a
is
final
training data
exam
in machine
after the
learning?
lessons. Checking. Training data is the data the model actually learns from. So it sees many examples during training to learn patterns, like the practice exercises before a test.
Okay, my next question is what is data important in machine learning?
Checking data is the foundation of machine learning. It's the information the model learns from. Better data usually means better predictions. Think Netflix recommendations or maps suggesting faster routes.
Okay, great. My next question is what is a machine learning model?
Checking. A machine learning model is the trained program that learns from data to recognize patterns and make predictions. Like after training on cat and dog pictures, it can predict whether a new picture is a cat or a dog.
Okay, next my next question is what is overlisting in machine learning?
Well, sir, overfitting happens when a model learns the training data too closely, so it performs poorly on new data, like memorizing practice answers, but not equals. People reduce it by using more data, simplifying the model, or stopping training earlier.
Okay, my next question is what is underfitting?
One sec. Underfitting is when the model is too simple to learn the real patterns in the data, so it performs badly even on training data, like barely studying before an exam. It can be
Okay.
improved by using a more complex model or training longer with better features.
Okay, my next question is what is the future in machine learning?
Checking. The future of machine learning looks very big. It's likely to boost healthcare, education, transportation, and science while tackling challenges like privacy and bias. It aims for smarter assistance in everyday life.
Okay, my next question is what is the level in supervised learning?
Checking. It's the correct answer attached to each training example. So if you're teaching cat versus dog, the labels are cat and dog, like the answer key for the model.
Okay, my next question is what is classification in machine learning?
Checking. Classification is a supervised learning task where the model learns to assign data into categories like spam versus not spam. It learns from labeled examples and predicts the correct class for new data. Think email filters, labeling things as cat or dog.
Okay, my next question is what is regression?
One sec. Regression is a supervised learning method that predicts continuous numbers like house prices or tomorrow's temperature. It learns from data to estimate future values. It's by learning from data, like predicting house prices. It finds relationships between features and outcomes to estimate future values. Different regression types exist, like linear or polynomial, and it's used for things like temperature forecasts or sales predictions. It differs from classification because it predicts numbers, not categories.
Okay, my next question is what is clustering?
Checking, clustering is an unsupervised learning method that automatically groups similar data points together. No labels, just patterns. Like grouping customers by shopping habits to understand different types of shoppers.
Okay, nice. And my next question is what is an algorithm in machine learning?
Checking, it's a set of rules the computer follows to learn from data. It's the learning process, not the final model. Algorithms like decision trees or neural networks train the model to make predictions.
Okay, nice. And my next question is what is the role of data processing?
Checking data processing means collecting, cleaning, and organizing data before training the model. It reduces errors and helps the model make accurate predictions, like washing and chopping veggies before cooking.
Okay, my next question is what is normalization in machine learning?
Checking normalization is a data pre-processing technique that scales numeric data to a common range, like 0 to 1. So one feature doesn't overpower another. It often helps models train more accurately, like making different exam scores comparable.
Okay, my next question is what is a decision tree?
Checking a decision tree is a supervised learning algorithm that makes predictions by asking questions. Like a flowchart, it splits data into branches until it reaches the final decision or prediction. For things like whether to play cricket or email spam detection, easy to understand, but can overfit if it's too complex.
Okay, my next question is what is neural network?
Okay. A neural network is a model inspired by the human brain with many connected nodes. It learns patterns from data used in tasks like voice assistance or image recognition, like students solving a puzzle together.
Okay, my next question is what is deep learning?
Checking. Deep learning is a branch of machine learning using multi-layer neural networks. The deep part means many layers. It's great at complex tasks like image and speech recognition.
Okay, nice. And my next question is what is the difference between AI and machine learning?
Checking is the broader field. Machine learning is a branch of AI that learns from data to make predictions without being explicitly programmed.
Okay, great. And my next question is what is accuracy in machine learning?
Checking. Accuracy is a performance measure showing how often a model makes correct predictions. Like 95 correct out of 100 predictions is 95% accuracy. Higher is better. It helps evaluate how well the model performs, like scoring 90 out of 100 on a test.
Okay, nice. And my next question is, what is a confusion matrix?
Checking. A confusion matrix is a table that shows how well a classification model performed by comparing predicted versus actual values. It shows true positives, true negatives, false positives, and false negatives, like email spam detection results.
Okay, and my next question is, what is bias in machine learning?
Checking bias in machine learning is when a model makes incorrect assumptions due to training data or design, leading to unfair results, like training mostly on red apples and struggling with green ones. Bias can come from data, choices in the algorithm, or sampling. We try to
Okay, my next question is, what is variance in machine learning?
checking variance is how much the model changes when trained on different data. High variance often leads to overfitting. It's like a student who memorizes practice questions but struggles with different ones on the exam. We reduce it by more data, simpler models, or techniques like cross validation. Like memorizing apples in one lighting and missing apples in different lighting. Variance is sensitivity to the training data. So high variance usually means overfitting and poor performance on new data.
Okay, my next question is, what is cross validation?
Checking cross validation tests how well a model performs. It splits data into parts, trains on some and tests on others, then averages the results. This helps estimate performance. So it's handy for comparing models and getting a more reliable performance estimate, like training and testing the model on different slices of data, not just one split. So the downside is it takes longer and needs more computation. Like practice testing multiple times before the big exam.
Okay, my next question is, what is loss function?
Checking. A loss function measures how wrong the model's predictions are. So it tells the model to minimize mistakes, basically guiding it to learn better.
Okay, nice. And my next question is, what is gradient descent?
In a sec. Gradient descent is an optimization algorithm that helps the model reduce errors by adjusting step by step to find the best values. Imagine walking down a hill, feeling for the lowest point. It makes the model more accurate over time. Does that make sense?
Okay, my next question is, what is supervised learning? Okay, my next
Checking. A data set is just a collection of data. It might be pictures or numbers or text, whatever the model learns from.
Okay, and my next question is what is database and server?
Checking, a data analyst collects, cleans, and interprets data to help make better decisions.
My question is what is database and server?
Go on. Checking. A server is a computer that stores and delivers data to other computers over a network, like serving websites or files when requested.
Okay, my next question is what is future selection?
Checking. If you mean the future scope of machine learning, it's quite bright. More data and better computers mean more uses in healthcare, education, transport, and lots of other fields. But there are challenges like privacy, bias, and making things secure.
Okay, my next question is what is model evaluation?
Checking, like evaluation in machine learning, means testing how well the model performs on new data using testing data and metrics. So, like accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 score.
Okay, my next question is what is a training algorithm? My next question is what is algorithm training?
One sec. Training an algorithm means giving it data so it learns patterns and adjusts its internal settings to improve over time. It keeps reducing errors until it gets reasonably good at making predictions.
Okay, my next question is what are real life example of machine learning?
Checking recommendations on Netflix or YouTube, voice assistants like Siri or Alexa, and spam filters in email.
Okay, my next question is how does machine learning improve over time?
One sec. Once trained, it can automate tasks, make predictions faster, reduce human effort, and handle big data quickly.
Okay, my next question is what are limitation of machine learning?
Checking. It can need lots of quality data, can be biased if the data's biased, can struggle to explain its decisions clearly, and sometimes it needs heavy computing resources.
Okay, my next question is what skills are required to learn machine learning?
Hmm. Basics of programming, maths like algebra and statistics, data handling, and a curious mindset.
Give me the details.
Hmm. Practice with small projects, use tools like Python with libraries, and study how to clean and prepare data.
Okay, nice. My last question is why is machine learning important for the future?
One sec. Because it's behind many everyday tools. It helps automate work and will shape lots of future jobs.
Thanks ChatGPT for your great answers. Goodbye.
You're very welcome. Bye for now.
Okay, everyone. So this is our AI session with the ChatGPT, and its title is machine learning basis AI session. So we will come back into a new AI session and another tasks. Goodbye. Allah Hafiz.